And with that, let's now bring you the ongoing tussle between Twitter and Threads. At a time when Twitter is undergoing big changes under Elon Musk, Meta launched Threads in 100 countries on Thursday as the big Twitter rival. In just over 24 hours since the app was rolled out, there are around 50 million users for Threads. Mr. Beast, a renowned YouTuber and social media personality, has become the first individual to amass over 1 million followers on Threads. Now, on Wednesday, Alex Spiro, an outside lawyer for Twitter, sent Meta a letter that accuses the company of trade secret theft through the hiring of former Twitter employees. It also alleges that Meta had engaged in quote-unquote systematic, willful and unlawful misappropriation of Twitter's trade secrets, even other intellectual property. Now, to this, Meta has claimed that no one in the engineering team at Threads is a former Twitter employee. Meanwhile, Twitter's owner, Musk, says that competition is fine, cheating is not. This was in response to a tweet citing this news. Here's a report.
Meta's new social media platform has been up for just a matter of hours. But the company says Threads has gone viral with tens of millions of sign-ups, and now it's riled up rival service Twitter as well. Elon Musk's platform has threatened to sue the Facebook owner after Threads' launch. That's according to a letter seen by Twitter's lawyer Alex Spiro to Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg, first reported by news site Semaphore. The letter accuses Meta of hiring former Twitter employees who, quote, had and continue to have access to Twitter's trade secrets and other highly confidential information. A Reuters source with knowledge of the letter confirmed its contents on Thursday. Spiro did not respond to a Reuters request for comment. But responding to the letter in a post on, of course, Threads, Meta spokesperson Andy Stone said, quote, no one on the Threads engineering team is a former Twitter employee. That's just not a thing. A former senior Twitter employee told Reuters they were not aware of any former staffers working on Threads, nor any senior personnel who landed at Meta at all. In a response to a tweet citing the news, Twitter owner Elon Musk said, quote, competition is fine, cheating is not. Threads has racked up more than 30 million sign-ups within about 18 hours of its launch. It's also emerged as the first real threat to Musk's Twitter, partly as it's able to take advantage of billions of Instagram users. Ramesh Srinivasan is a professor of information studies at UCLA.
That's quite intelligent because basically the networks we already have and those we already follow or engage with on a platform like Instagram can be quickly, brought into bear rather than having to create a so-called ecosystem of users from the start.
Numerous competitors to Twitter have sprung up in the last year. That's followed Musk's $44 billion purchase of the social media platform, which was followed by a series of chaotic decisions. Those have alienated both users and advertisers. Musk's latest move involved limiting the number of tweets users can read per day. So Threads' timing was uncanny, says Ben Zhao from the University of Chicago.
I'm sure they've been working on it for quite some time, but this was perfect timing with just the latest sort of little fiasco on Twitter with Musk rate limiting users and all that stuff.
Analysts also say that Meta Platforms is well placed for success with Threads because of its advertising strength. Zuckerberg, however, has said that monetization won't be considered for the platform until it's well on its way to 1 billion users.
From a social media showdown to a trans-Pacific tussle over trade, this is the week in numbers. More than 30 million was how many people Mark Zuckerberg said signed up to his new Twitter challenger in the first 18 hours. Threads looks much like its rival, but has one big advantage. Instagram's 2 billion users can sign up using the same username and bring their followers with them. Social media analyst Drew Benvey says that could be key.
Instagram has 2 billion users compared to around 250 million of Twitter, so it's about 10 times bigger already. So if only 1 in 10 Instagram users tries using Threads, it's overtaken Twitter in the blink of an eye.
An early blow has been brought in from Meta to, can we call it the Musk empire, whereas Twitter is confused, it's down, users don't know what's happening, what the status is, how do they relate to Twitter anymore. Twitter has been thrown open, then restricted, thrown open, restricted. So people are confused about where do they stand with this product and how do they use it? So very much an opportune time to step in and say, here's the alternative. They've got a user base instantly, whereas all other competitors needed to start from scratch. It's also taking in a lot of experience that comes from Meta. They are the leaders in terms of targeted advertising. So I'm not saying it will kill Twitter, but it will definitely become a viable alternative because of that instant user base and the way they approach it.